Hello guys, welcome to our weekly Forex forecast. This week we're gonna start with CAD Japanese yen. Now I'll start doing the recap. If you can still remember, last week we were here. I told you guys that I am expecting this market to move up. I said that it can move a little bit down, but fortunately it moved straight up. This was our trade of the week on this pair, CAD Japanese yen. We got all this movement right here. Now going to the next week. Now looking at this structure, remember I said to you guys it can push to these levels or at least to this trend line. At least to this trend line. I said that last week. Now, looking at this structure, you will see that this is a 1, 2, 3 structure. Now, and also it is past 61.8%. So it's possible that this move is a complete move from here to there. It's possible that it is a complete move. Okay. Now that means coming to next week, there are possibilities that we're gonna be looking for a sell on a break of this trend line. But still, I wanna draw your attention on this right here. On this structure right here. I want to draw your attention on this structure right here. For some of you, you know this structure is called head and shoulders, but in this case, it's an inverse of head and shoulders. Now, if we consider this structure, now this movement still has to go up at least to these levels. If we consider this structure, or if this structure holds, it doesn't fail. We're expecting this market to still go to those levels. But since this is the market, it doesn't have, or we don't control it. We just do what it gives us. Okay, so there are two scenarios that I want you guys to look at. Is this the head and shoulders, the inverse of head and shoulder, and also this 1, 2, 3 move for a move to the downside? For a move to the downside, or that one. These scenarios are possible coming into the following week. Okay, so how are you going to approach it, or how are we going to approach it? We're gonna wait for a break out here. Then if it breaks out, then we're gonna take this trade, taking it to break these lows right here. If it breaks up. If it doesn't, it's gonna maybe hit here, or it's gonna just move straight to those levels. So that's our take on this pair for the coming week. Going to the Australian US dollar. Australian US dollar, I'll start doing a recap as well here. Now, if you still remember last week we were here, I said that we are expecting a move up, and we got that move. This is the move. If you can still remember, I said I'm not going to be participating in this market. I will only be participating when it's going down. For a trade, I said for this trade, to these levels or to these levels. I said I'll only be participating when it's doing that. Looking at the scenario like as of today, Look, it went up fine. It reached our 61.8%. Now, if a market reaches that level, we can consider it a complete move. Okay, so that means any sell opportunity, we will be taking it. Now, when we say any sell opportunity, we will be taking it. It doesn't mean that this market cannot still push up to 100% level. It can still push up, but we won't be considering this move up. We will not be considering this move. Our move, it's only this one. We are only considering a sell move in the coming week on the Australian US dollar. We will only be considering a sell move for a correction for this whole move right here. Okay, so that's our take coming into the following week for this pair. Okay, so we are done on this one. Let's go to the Great Britain US dollar. On this one, if you still remember, guys, last week when we were doing our weekly forecast, we were right here. We were right here. If you can still remember, I said to you guys, I said I'm expecting this market to come on these levels, or at least on these lows. I said I will be starting looking to buy this market from either here or here on these levels. Now, as you can see, we got this move. Now, this one right here is a correction, correcting this move. Now, coming into the following week, we will only be looking to buy this market. Now, there are two possibilities also here. It can still give us this move up, then give us another push down. Or now that we're getting a correction here, it can just push up to the upside. In all cases, I repeat, in all cases, we will be buyers in this market. We are not interested in selling Great Britain US dollar. Now you are asking me, why are we not interested in selling this market? The reason we are not interested in selling this market, it's because of the risk reward ratio. The bigger side is to the upside. The upside is the bigger side. This side is bigger than this. The risk reward ratio is big on the upside. That's why we are not really interested in selling, even if it goes down. Okay, so we will be only looking to buy this market. It's either from these levels or from these levels. The direction is to the upside for us because of the risk reward ratio. Done with this one. Let's go to the last one, Euro US dollar. Now on the Euro US dollar, let me start doing a recap as well here. I think if you can still remember, guys, last week we were on these levels right here. We were here. I said to you guys, I'm expecting a push down because of this correction right here. I hope you remember me saying that. Unfortunately, we got this move up. But again, if you guys can still remember, or if you don't remember, you can go watch our previous video. I said to you guys, I told you guys that we do have a trade that we took from these levels here. I said to you guys that I am not really interested in this move. I said the only move that I even said that I might probably take the profits immediately as soon the market opens. I said the move that I'm interested in is the move that will be breaking this trend line. If you didn't hear me saying that, you can go refer to our last week's analysis. So it did that. Now, this is a change of structure now. That's what the market does. It changes structure now and then. This move, the reason the market moved up last week, I think it was Thursday or Tuesday, there were news from America that there are 8 people that have been tested that have been there is a possibility that a vaccine for COVID-19 or coronavirus has been found because it has been tested to 8 young people and they're not showing any signs of side effects. So there are hopes that a vaccine can be discovered. Okay, so that is why we got this move. Now you will ask, what does that has to do with the market, and also what does it resulted into this pair going up? The reason this pair went up, it's because of the US dollar. When there is uncertainty in the world, like big investors go to the US dollar, they buy the US dollar. Now, they were dumping the US dollar in favor of other pairs right here. That's why we got this. Né? But it is just a change of structure. Now, what does that mean for us? It means that we got this move. Then we got this one. We got this. We got this. That's one structure. Now, as I say that we last week, as I say that last week we had a change of structure. Now this market gave us this impulse. Now starting from here to there is one move. Now this is a third move. Now this move can end here because there is 61.8% that is here, or it can still break to these lows, But as I speak, I've got a trade right here in this one. I didn't get a chance to take this trade because it was fast and it didn't give us an opportunity to get in. So I didn't take this trade, but I've got a trade that I took from these levels. So I'm holding it. I will hold it to these levels or even to these levels. So I am a seller in this market. I'm holding a sell position to these levels. Then I will see from these levels if what is it gonna do. But if it's possible that from this level, it can still go up to at least these levels. Or if it passes here, it can still go up to those levels again. So what I'm trying to say, guys, is that this market will continue to these levels and go up, or break this trend line, come here and still go up. So I want you guys to take note of these two levels for this move up, of which the reason I'm telling you the next move is because it can happen next week. Okay, so that's about it, guys. I want to thank everybody who takes his or her time to watch our videos. But again, guys, I'll ask you to not just watch our videos, but to also subscribe, to also share, to also possible comment, so that we can know whether we are adding value to your trading journey. Okay, but I want to extend my thank you, my gratitude to those who take time to watch our videos. Okay, thank you, guys. I hope you will have a profitable week ahead. Thank you so much. God bless. God bless everyone. God bless our continent. God bless the whole world. Thank you, guys.